Hello, fourth grade math stars. Today we will be working on this lesson 9 problem set, and it essentially just builds upon what we've been doing the last couple of days. So it once again works with fractions, and it once again works with figures that represent one whole. And if we remember, we know that fractions represent parts of a whole. So fractions are parts of a whole. They are not whole numbers. They are just parts. Okay. So let's do some sample problems and then you guys should be all good to go. So for our first sample problem, we see this triangle made diamond-esque figures. And it tells us that each figure represents one whole. So this figure is one whole, this figure is one whole, and this figure is one whole. Okay? And first, it asks us about to write the unit fraction. And if we remember from yesterday, we know that the unit fraction is pretty much just one part of the whole. So if this is one whole, if we're just looking at this diamond with two triangles in it, we see that in total, just this figure has two equal parts. So the two equal parts, that total will be on the bottom. And each triangle represents one equal part, right? So that one is the numerator and would be on top, and that would be your fraction. Okay? And then it asks us to look at the total number of units shaded. So out of this entire figure, these three figures, how many are shaded total? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's how they got the 5. So that means in fraction form, we have our numerator be 5, the number shaded, above the denominator, which is 2. And the denominator is 2 because that is the total number of equal figures in each figure. Okay, let's do another example problem and then you guys should be all good to go. So looking over here is we have two figures that each represent a whole. So we have two wholes shown to us. And our unit fraction, well, we know that our first step in determining the unit fraction is counting how many triangles are in each whole. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my denominator is 8. My total number of triangles in one whole or one figure is 8. And each triangle represents just one part of the whole. So my unit fraction would be 1/8 or 1/8. Okay. Total number of units shaded, let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 15 units shaded. And we included both figures in the total number of units shaded. Okay. And then my fraction shaded is essentially this total number of units shaded will be my numerator, while the total number in each figure, so this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, will be my denominator. Okay? So you guys should be able to do right now C, D, E, and F on your own. Let's scroll to the next page to work on this continued lesson 9 problem set. So question 2 asks us to estimate, to draw and shade units on the fraction strip, and then solve it. So we did these types of problems a few days ago, where we first divide up this tape diagram strip or this fraction strip, and then we shade. So for this 5/3, thirds tells us that our denominator is going to be 3, and the amount shaded will be 5. Okay, and they gave us 2 strips, and each strip is divided into thirds. So there are 3 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, and 3 equal parts on the other strip, 1, 2, 3. And what they did is they shaded 5 in, because we need to shade in 5/3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do the next one together. 8/6. What number is this? Sixths. What number do you see in here? Sixths. So that's 6 needs to be the denominator. That will be the total number of pieces in each strip. And then this 8 will be the numerator. So that's how much we need to shade in. So first, let's divide this into 6 strips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's divide this one into 6 equal strips. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each of these represents 1/6. Okay, this one's 1/6. This one's 1/6. This one is 1/6. This one is 1/6. 1/6. 1/6. You guys get the picture. Okay. How many do we need to shade in? We need to shade in 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Let's 7/4. So what number is in here? Do we see? 4. Correct. So 4 is our denominator. It will be on the bottom. And 7 is our numerator. So you need to shade in 7 and divide these strips into 4 equal parts. Okay. Same thing down here. Same thing for D. Okay. You guys got this? Okay, let's read number 3, and I will set you up, and then you guys will be all good to go. Mrs. Jollick baked 2 pans of brownies. So right out the bat, I know she baked 2 pans, so I'm going to draw 2 pans. 1, 2. Draw the pan and estimate to partition each pan into 8 equal pieces. So it's telling me I need to divide these into 8 equal pieces. Okay, let's do that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Divide this one into the same thing, 8 equal pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so each brownie, so these are 2 figures, 2 pans. Each brownie is 1/8 of the entire figure. Okay, same thing over here. Each brownie is 1/8 of the entire figure. Question A, Miss Jollick's children gobbled up 10 pieces. Shade the amount that was eaten. So you need to go back to your diagram and shade in 10 boxes. 10 brownies were eaten. And then your next step is to write a fraction to show how many pans of brownies her children ate. Okay, so how many brownies did write a fraction to show how many brownies her children ate. Okay, and then you guys can use these examples to help you out for 3B. Okay, math stars?